Mozart once wrote about 3 concertos that he had just composed. There are passages here and there from which connoisseurs alone can derive satisfaction. But these passages are written in a way that the less learned cannot fail to be pleased, though without knowing why. I'm Anthony Tomasini from the New York Times, and every time I read that quote, I think of Stephen Sondheim. I think Sondheim in his musicals and his music folds details and complexities into the score, into the music. But he doesn't hit you over the head with those things. They're there. If you hear them, you hear them. If you don't, they're still going to work anyway. What I was playing just a moment ago was the opening, just the orchestra of the opening, The Ballad of Sweeney Todd. Now, this is where the chorus sings, "Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd." But below, the orchestra is introducing this little motif that's going to be associated with Sweeney right through. But through this murky harmony, I love these little dissonances kind of are trying to escape. But when we finally meet Sweeney, there was a barber and his wife, and she was beautiful. She was beautiful. Now when Sweeney says, and she was beautiful, the orchestra does. The orchestra is giving you the subtext of what those words are, what Sweeney's singing. And Sweeney then says of himself that he was naive. And again, these precise little dissonances come to. It's like he sort of jabs you with them ever so slightly. They pass by, you hardly hear them. I think my real desert island Sondheim show is Merrily We Roll Along. It's about 3 people, young people who meet in high school, Charlie and Franklin, who are a songwriting team, and their friend Mary, who's an aspiring writer. Every single song in this whole score is based on a few simple little melodic and motivic ideas, which are introduced in the first couple songs. Behold the hills of tomorrow, behold the limitless view. Okay, now what is the tune here? Especially Limitless Sky, that's going to become very important. Now the other song at the beginning is the sort of title song, Merrily We Roll Along. This introduces as another, but then listen to the tune. Merrily we roll along, bursting with dreams. Remember before we had, behold the limitless sky. So it's just scrambled, a little bursting with dreams, limitless sky. So they're linked. And then this, very, very important. Okay, now, Not a Day Goes By is one of the wistful songs of regret in the show. And here, this is the way it goes. Now, what is the theme? Remember? Becomes. And remember the other one? Listen to the little accompaniment here. Very innocuous and simple, but listen. It is very, 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 very clever. Something about the way that he's worked so hard to link those songs musically really has an impact on you. It really makes it seem of a piece I want to end with the beginning, the opening of Sunday in the Park with George. The first act of which is about the painter Georges Seurat. And we see him on stage standing before a big white screen. And as the canvas fills with images, we hear these chords, which kind of illustrate the images. Through design, that chord almost has design in it. Composition, balance, beautiful, two voices, beautifully balanced. And then light, that's piercing that chord, because light is piercing. It makes you want to squint. And harmony, which is beautiful. It's that kind of detail that makes Stephen Sondheim so important to musicians and composers, but it also is what makes the show so rich and meaningful, and why he's so beloved by so many people, including me. And happy birthday, Stephen.